To the third question, it is without using a calculator or a mathematical table, evaluate. I have 49 raised to 3 over 2 multiplied by 256 all over 2401 raised to 3 over 4. So now I'll have the first one, which is 49 raised to 3 over 2. So now when I have a fraction, when the power is a fraction, it means now the numerator will become the power, then the denominator will be the root. So now it is the square root of 49 power 3. So now the square root of 49 is 7, then now raised to 3. So now raised to 3. So now the cube of 7 is 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7, which is now 343. Now to the second one, I'll have 256 all over 2401 raised to 3 over 4. So now with this one, I cannot predict, but I'll use the prime factor method to get the fourth root. So now 256, I begin by looking at the divisibility test, where now the last number is an even number, so it means that it is divisible by 2. So divided by 2, I'll have 128. So 128 divided by 2, I'll have 64. 64 divided by 2, I'll have 32. 32 divided by 2, I'll have 16. 16 divided by 2, I'll have 8. 8 divided by 2, I'll have 4. Then 4 divided by 2, I'll have 2. So now, because it was a fourth root, to get a fourth root, so now I'll group these numbers that I have used to divide. These I have used 2 into groups of 4. So now from those groups of 4, I'll be picking one from each group. So from the first group of 4, I've picked 1. From the second one, I also picked 1. So I have 2 groups of each 4, having 4 2's. So now 2 multiplied by 2, I have 4. So now the fourth root of 256 is 4. So now to the second number, which is the denominator, which is 2401. So now to predict the number that can be divided by this, looking at the divisibility test, for 2 it cannot, because the last number is not even. For 3 also it cannot. For 4 it cannot. 5. So now upon dividing by 7, 7 divided by 2401, I'll have 343. Then 343 divided by 7, I'll have 49. 49 divided by 7, I have 7. So now I have 4 7s. So now I'll pick 1. So now the fourth root of 2401 is 7. So now I'll have a fraction of 4 over 7, where now I have to find the cube of this fraction. Now the numerator, 4 cubed, or 4 multiplied by 4 by 4, it is 64. Then 7 cubed is 343. So now my final problem will be 343 multiplied by 64 all over 343, where now 343 will cancel out with the other 343, remaining with 64 as the final answer.